What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And today I will be doing the Queen Sugar Season 4 Episode 8 recap. Sorry about getting it out late to you guys. I was very busy, but we're going to talk about it today. So leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Let me know what you thought about the last episode of Queen Sugar. Now, when we started off this episode, we seen the aftermath of the fire at the mill. And we see Charlie, she's very stressed out. She's confused because she wants to know how this happened. You know what I'm saying? Who is responsible for this? Because she knew it was a setup. She just didn't believe it. The mill just caught on fire out of nowhere. I mean, this is quite obvious that it was a setup or whatever. Now, during all this, you know, the family, they're all outside and everything. And then your girl Nova, she popped up like she's just cool with everybody. I know she wanted to be there to support Charlie and the family, but they wanted nothing to do with her. Charlie was pissed off. She pretty much told her to get out of her way. She wants nothing to do with her. And of course, this is going to make Nova very, very sad later on in the episode. I mean, she was sad right here, but to see that Charlie doesn't want anything to do with her or the family, it just made Nova look very sad, you know what I'm saying? But what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Charlie going through a whole lot, and then with the whole book thing, what do you expect from Charlie to do? I mean, she's very upset. Now, Charlie is pissed off. She goes straight to Francis, and she's like, look, I know you had something to do with this. I know you set me up, whatever. You set this fire up. You had something to do with it. And, man, they was going at it. It was crazy. This scene right here was very intense. They was going back and forth on, you know, both of them was going back and forth on different topics. Frances, look, she, as an old lady, she held her own in this argument. But it was just crazy how deep it got between the two. Now, Sam told Charlie don't trust Frances at all. He told her, but she decided to continue to work with her. So maybe the next time she takes it more serious not to do that. And then we find out later on in this episode that Mr. Prosper and your girl Nova, they're going to be talking. And Mr. Prosper had to tell her, like, look, your father didn't kill those men. Like, whatever you told those people at that little press event that you had is not true. You know, why are you telling them that? He's not a murderer or anything like that. He didn't kill those guys. That's you know what I'm saying? That's something that did not happen. That's why Nova should have went and asked people that was close to her father instead of just, you know, telling that story and assuming things. You know, she didn't have all the facts together. She needed to just go back and ask those people that was close to him. Now, Ralph Angel, he's at this little meeting because he's trying to get his reentry program to continue to run, and it's under review. These people, to be honest with you, they don't want nothing to do with Ralph Angel. They looking at every little small thing that's wrong with it. That the sugar mill is, you know, is out of business. So that means that Ralph Angel is not going to be able to do a lot of business. So they find every little small thing to this, you know what I'm saying, penalize Ralph Angel on. He keep telling them that he can continue to run everything, but they's like, hell nah, they gonna still review and see what they can do later on. Now, your boy Micah, he finally meets Calvin. Calvin pops up at Nova's spot, and Micah's upset. He's like, okay, this is the white cop. He's white, for one, and I know for a fact that he probably watched black men get beat by other officers and did nothing about it. And you can tell he was pissed off. And your boy Calvin is looking like, you know, let me get up on out of here. You know what I'm saying? He looked very uncomfortable when Micah walked in and was staring at him. But Micah didn't have this conversation with Calvin. He had it with Nova. And Nova's like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Calvin would just watch some black men get beat by officers. But she will ask him later on in the episode. Now, Ralph Angel, he has to go back and tell these people that he has to let some of them go because of the reentry program about to be shut down or whatever. It's not going to be running the way he wants it to go because they ain't trying to let him do it. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's not going to have the funds to pay these people. And they were pissed off. This was a sad scene. And Ralph Angel was pissed off because he's actually doing something positive for people. And it was really working out. And, you know, this was something that he didn't really want to do at first, but then he started to do it and started to love it. And for them to take it away, it has him very pissed off and upset about what's going on. So hopefully this reentry program can continue in the future. Now we get to Kiki, and Kiki, look, she telling your boy Micah, like, look, at the prime, we can go ahead and smash. Micah, he didn't get the picture. She was throwing hits at him, kept telling him, like, look, we need the plan. We need the plan, you know what I'm saying, for prime night. She kept throwing hints at him. Eventually, he got it. And it seems like the two are probably going to hook up after prime. That's if your boy Micah doesn't mess things up. We know Micah, man, he always doing something stupid. So we're going to see where that storyline plays. And then we get to Calvin and Nova, because Nova's asking him, like, did you watch any black men get beat by white officers and you didn't do anything? And he says, yeah. He said he watched and didn't do nothing because he was scared. He was young at the time and he didn't know what to do. He wanted it to stay protected. But we know the truth. Of course, Nova is upset, but Calvin is like, look, I can't change my past. I'm trying to change what I can do now. He explained that he was a coward back then and that he's a different person and he wants to continue to work on their future. So she pretty much forgave him, but we're going to see where this goes and how the whole family's going to think about this and think about her messing up with Calvin, and that it's official now. Now we see Ralph Angel and Deja, they end up hooking up or whatever. But it seems like your girl, Darla, she is very attached to Ralph Angel still. Now she's going through a whole lot of stuff because of that book, and she calls him and he makes sure he gets up and he talks to her or whatever to calm her down. She asking about Blue. But we saw earlier on in the episode Darla's facial expression when she saw Deja with Ralph Angel. You can tell that she's jealous and she wants Ralph Angel at the end of the day. Even though she's going through what she's going through, she wants Ralph Angel to be there because she still has feelings for him. And to be honest, he probably needs to be there for her so she don't relapse. But we get to the spicy part of the episode. Your boy Romero, he pops up at Charlie's spot and tells her, like, look, I read the newspaper. Is this true? You know what I'm saying? Those migrant workers from I think, was it a couple seasons ago, the first season, was that you? You know what I'm saying? You was the boss that let these workers work and die. You know what I'm saying? He was very pissed off. And as I was telling you guys, eventually this will come out. Eventually the truth will come out about those workers, and Romero will be very upset. It's just crazy that it came out right after her sugar mill is burned down. And look, she's going through a lot, man. Charlie is going through a lot, having to deal with all this. To be honest, she didn't really know what to say. She was just like, yeah, yeah, that was me. I didn't really mean to do that or whatever. She was almost speechless, man. She didn't know the right words to say to Romero because she was just pretty much caught off guard that he came and said that, especially after all the stuff she just been through. So I can understand that she was kind of, out of words and didn't know what to really say. But you can see from her facial expression that she ain't in the right state of mind, man. Hopefully Charlie can get this together. But based off this next episode, based off the trailers, it seems like she's getting very bad. Like she's getting worse. And I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, physically. You can just see it in her facial expression that she's going to need some type of help. It's getting rough for her, man. They coming for her. They coming for Charlie now. I think she's going to go through what she's going to go through. It's going to be hard, but eventually she will be back and better than ever. They're not going to just take her out like that. She's going to come back. Hopefully Romero can forgive her. What happened at that time of those hurricanes was just unfortunate. But I don't think she truly intended for anything bad to happen to those workers at the end of the day. But you guys let me know what you thought about the last episode. And I will be back for this week's episode coming up, which is going to be episode 9. So leave your theories, comments, everything down below and let me know what you thought about it. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.